Good day, fine people. A very, very warm welcome to you once again. Guess what? It's Nick here. On the Commodore 64, I'm looking at a game called Hunter's Moon, published by Thalamus in 1987. It's a shooter. I think it's quite a strategic shooter. So we'll see how we get on here. You control a ship in sort of like kind of an open area, and we must destroy or get back these like cells, these star cells, there to continue on forward. It's set over 16 different star systems, broken down to different levels. So in total, I believe there's 128 levels. And hopefully it starts off a bit easy, because it's dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. Right, here we go. So on that thing in the middle, we can destroy these defences, but they will regenerate, and there'll be these white block things coming to kill us each time. Looks like we're on a certain loop. Right, there's a star cell in the middle of this. First of all, we need to find them. If you look at down the bottom, there's like a radar telling us where the star cell is. There's a second one from the left. Lives on the bottom right, or the second from the right, I should say. The bottom right is the lives, and I think it's you know, a timer saying how long have we got to find them. As I almost choked to death on something. Don't know what it was. Maybe it was a ladybird. Right, of which there have been loads recently round these parts. Right, so the thing looks a bit like a robot gardener that you send round the garden to cut the grass, but no, it's a big round thing in space. Maybe it looks a bit like one of those Cylons from the show, the old show, Battlestar Galactica. That was a good old show, wasn't it? Right. So don't expect arcadey gameplay here. I don't think this game will survive in the arcades. It's a thinking strategy shooter. As runs right, there we go. Right, so need to get to the next bit. Okay, there we go. And now after each 4 goes, I think there might be a bonus level. So now it's all gone a bit green. My initial responses to this is clever, but a little bit boring. But if it's 128 levels, it might be just starting off like this and getting exciting later on. But I'm getting gradually drawn into the thing. A bit of like general exploration, a bit like Bosconian, or Bosconian 87, if you're aware of that game. Yeah, you might not know Bosconian 87, but you can see the parallels between this and that one. I don't know which one come first, but this was in 1987. It's a good name, Hunter's Moon. Much better than Hunter's Chicken, of course, which you can buy from the supermarket. I don't think you can buy Hunter's Moon. That's no moon. That's a space station. No, it isn't. It's a moon. Ben Kenobi, who brought him? I suppose he was on his pensioner's bus pass, and that's why he turned up. Yes, if you are currently watching this on a pensioner's bus pass in deep space, then comment in the comment section below. I don't know how long these videos will be on YouTube. If it's thousands of years, great. But I suspect at some point, YouTube will either go bankrupt, be usurped by some other modern technology, or just disappear entirely. But if you are watching this thousands of years later, whether it's on YouTube or it's migrated to something else, then comment in the comment section below. And if I'm 1002, I might be able to answer you. AI will be able to do it, I suppose. That's the problem. There, if you are watching this historically, we're in a sort of like time span where you can create stuff as a human. AI takes over, which indeed it might do. Then you won't know who's created what, and people just won't bother. It's got to a point now where people don't have to bother learning anything, because AI would tell them absolutely everything. If it gets to a point where you don't have to bother creating anything, then what's the point of humans at all? What a worry. Then we got devolution. Then we got all humans kept as pets that don't need to know nothing, no invention, nothing, and then we're just there ready to be destroyed like a, you know, like a dung beetle or something. When well, at least a dung beetle does something. It pushes dung. If you're currently a dung beetle pushing dung as I do this bonus level, I'm blown up. Then comment in the comment section below. I go off on lots of tangents here. But anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already. We're stress busting at the end of the day, although I just told you a very bleak future, which probably won't happen. Not in our lifetime anyway. Probably, I don't know. It might do. Here we go. Off we go again. Yes, it needs a bit of music on this. Music would be quite good. I like Lost in Space, but I won't do that again. Yes, I will. Boom, boom. Now that music was more exciting than the game. Actually, you know, you do need to get into the groove of this game, so Madonna would like it. She likes to get into the groove before she proves her love to someone. So, yeah, if you're Madonna, not to get confused with the Argentinian footballer, you might like this game. But it's okay. I can see it becoming addictive, wanting to get to the end. Addictive like Minesweeper is addictive, but with a slight bit more action to it. The ways you can die... Oh, there's things firing at me outside the boxes now, so I have to be a bit clever. I presume we can shoot them. They're just bits coming off the main base. Right, this is my last life, I think. I think so. Right. Look at that radar dish. That is where it's flashing. That's where we need to get to. What was that beeping noise? Right, there's a star thing there. Boom, that's that one gone. And there was one over there as well to my right. And that's it. That's my first go. So it's interesting. It's not like an arcadey shooter. It's a thinking shooter. It's a strategic shooter. Overall, I think I like it. But I like chess, so, you know, that might appeal to me. I like this title screen. That's quite clever. It's got it going on. Out and out people might not like the game itself. They might think it's a bit bland or a bit boring. But what's there? I think it's got a slow level of addictiveness to it. There we go. Off we go again. Let's go round again. One more time. If you want to see other Commodore 64 games we've reviewed, always from a standpoint as a first or second go, I'll complete that quite quickly, then they are in a playlist. There's a link to the Commodore 64 playlist in the description below. I haven't done as many as the ZX Spectrum or Commodore Amiga, but it's starting to get into a impressive tally now. And or click on my username, text the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and yeah, there'll be all the stuff there that we currently look at. Ships like a big lawnmower robot thing in space. No inertia, that would have made it a little bit more difficult. I'm glad it hasn't got inertia. I like that star field there. You know, is that parallax scrolling? You could loosely say that maybe, but is the star field staying where it is, or is it scrolling ever so slightly as we move around? Let's have a look. I don't know. Is it staying the same? That start? Yeah, it's moving ever so slightly in it, but not a great deal. And that's realistic, I suppose. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Professor Brian Cox will approve. It's moving ever so slightly, not a great deal. Remember Star Trek, the original series, when you saw the ship going, you see stars going by either side? That would never happen. Never happen in real life, but Star Trek did get a lot of other things right, though. The flip communicator, which is like the phones. iPads, and the tablets they was all looking at in the next generation in particular. Teleports, not so much. I mean, I wouldn't trust a teleport to decompose all my atoms, send them somewhere and put them back in the right place. I mean, it was windy the other day. I turned up with my hair all over the place, and that was just wind. What's happening if it's decomposing your atoms? You turn up with a leg around your ear and all that sort of stuff. If you have just materialised somewhere else and your leg's on your ear and your nose is round your back, comment in the comment section below if you can do, maybe with your feet with a hand on the end. Don't teleport, that's what I say. Don't teleport your atoms anywhere. Take the ship to the planet. But I can understand why they did that in the show, of course. They did it as a plot device, but it would have been boring and expensive to plot the ship going down every single episode. Okay, please put your comments of the game below, your experiences of the thing, because I say now I might be missing certain bits. There might be obvious things I'm doing wrong. Can't seem to shoot through that. Oh no, I got kabipped straight away. We aimed the videos to be about 10 minutes long. And I think already I got about a gist for this. On the first go, you can knock away a few levels quite easily. Then you need to get a bit more tactical, avoiding stuff around the place. So, you know, you've got your baby levels getting you in, which is good. Don't start off overly difficult straight away. You're just learning the dynamic, how things regenerate. At the start, it looks like the main thing is sentinels going around the place, or each of the crystalline structures. You just need to avoid them. They're not really going to come after you in any way. There we go. I think I've got a temporary shield there. That's another one. I just got that other one there, and I think that's the end of that level. Just time it right. Right. Here we go. We're there. That's that level done. And it looks like it's 4 bits to do. It's the cubic system, it says there. Well, glad that don't start with the letter P, but this is a PG channel. Cubic. Cubit, baby. Right, off we go again. Now, this is the first of the, well, it goes a bit chunky, doesn't it? So it's different. It's keeping life interesting. Whoa, what do you think? Interesting shooter or bland affair? Comment below. Interesting shooter or bland affair? Was you have played this a lot back in the day or given it a miss? Alright, here we go. Let's go around here. It's a sort of one where I expect to see... I can't remember it being on the Spectrum, but I suppose it might have been. Or something similar to it. It's the sort of thing I could imagine being on a cover tape I'd come across, but just a few levels, and me just thinking it was an interesting one. But you have to put in a lot of time and dedication if you're going to complete 128 levels. Now, this is a bonus level. Let's see if we can last a bit longer here. Just blast stuff, stop it hitting you. Doing a bit better than last time. Yeah, bonus levels are interesting. Whoa, not more luck than judgment here, but I'm doing all right. Kabiff, take that. Oh, can I get to the end of this stage? Let's try our luck here. Kabiff, boom, kasplat, the other one. Blast it, baby. I like to blast it. Blast it. Oh. There we go, that's that level done in bonus land. Now I think once you complete the bonus level you get an extra shield or an extra life. So we've got 4 lives there, that's quite good. Let's not waste them stupidly diddly. Right, we've already got enough for review, but we'll take it to its natural conclusion, I think. See how far we can get on this thing. The shooting doesn't overheat, so that's consistent. I'm not sure if you can get any power-ups or different blasting, but so far we haven't seen any of those at all. It's just different shields, I think. Right, cut through here. Buff. Right, okay, now there is more stuff blasting at you all the time here, so just keep an eye on them. There is a timer gradually going down for each one. Right, there's stuff in there. Right, impatience will kill you the quickest, and that's what killed me there. Absolutely. Don't get killed by your own impatience. Don't get killed by your own impatience. Good advice. Good advice, Big Nose. Okay, right. Now, we got this. I think we've got it. Maybe got it. Flying around like a big nincompoop from hell. Like you do, Sue. Right, I think this is my last life now, so this could be near the end of the review, but hopefully I've given you an overview of the thing. You pretty much know what Hunter's Moon is like. I mean, I'm playing this due to recommendations, so if that was you, then well done. But we will get out now. We'll get out because I've lost all my lives, and that seems like a good time to depart. So, I hope you like to have a look at that game. You know, I thought it was interesting. Not the most exciting in the world. That clashes with interesting. I thought it was interesting, but it might not grab the attention that some other shooters might do. So that was Hunter's Moon on the Commodore 64, published by Thalamus in 1987. I'll certainly play it again, I think. Until next time, take great care of yourself. Put what you think about the games there, of course, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Boom boom, diddy ba ba boo ba boo, diddly diddly bom